Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Hall. I hope you all like and follow Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Sharkstream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Sharkstream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Sharkstream.
Hey guys, I'm Feder Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Sharkstream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Sharkstream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Shark Stream. We got the quarterfinals coming at you from the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena here in Wallingford, Connecticut. We got 8 players left. Let me go through the list. We got Nick Manfreda playing against Chip Bay. He's over on table 3. We got Joe Girabaldo and Kevin Bourne playing on table 1. Mike Chandranay, all the way from New Hampshire, playing against Dennis Brewer, table 6. And, of course, right here on table 8, we're going to be covering Johnny Ortiz and Christian Cabrera, 2 hometown favorites. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and share it out there. Let everybody know we got some great pool action coming at you today. Johnny at the table right there. This is rack number 1. They just got started. I guess, when Bobby had a quick player meeting before the actual event, and he's like, all right, guys, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. All right, let's go. And sure enough, they just walked right over and lagged. So I missed the lag and the break, but we're all caught up at the moment. Looks like we got a bunch of traffic here. The 5-9 is kind of ugly. Christian's got a kick at this 2-ball. Didn't quite get there. Ball in hand. Yeah, with that 5-9 set up the way it is, looks like Johnny's going to go ahead and try to get Christian on 2 fouls by playing safe on this 2-ball. Gonna roll up on that 8-ball, make it a little tough. Yep. Hey, Kathy, thanks for tuning in. Everybody else, thanks for tuning in. I know it's a Saturday afternoon. We got World Cup 3rd and 4th place final coming up on 5 o'clock. So I already gave all the players out there some words of encouragement. Hey, can we wrap this up by 5 o'clock? I want to go watch the game. 2 fouls for Christian. But now that 5-9 is wide open, so it looks like I have a feeling Johnny's going to try and get the run out right here. I don't think he's going to try and play safe again. Well, we'll see. He's got that insurance policy in his back pocket, and it does look like he's going to go for the 3 fouls right off the rip. It's a heck of a way to start the set, if you're a player and you get 3 fouled on the first rack, kind of messes with your head a little bit, but it looks like I think Johnny changed his mind. He's going to go ahead and keep that in his back pocket. He gets in trouble, he's always got that to lean back on. Going to take that 2-ball. Comes the 3. Himself a decent angle. Gonna have to navigate a little traffic though. It's gonna be a little trickier. John says, indeed, I need to watch England lose again. Well, you know, third, fourth. I guess tomorrow's the big game. Check on. I thought it was actually the final today, but I guess I was mistaken. We won't be seeing Spain and Argentina until tomorrow. It's France and England, third place playoff. Tomorrow is Spain and Argentina. That's going to be a great match. I can't wait. I'm sure a lot of you guys will be tuned in. I know it's only the biggest sporting event in the entire history of the world, or not history, but in the entire world. Billions of people literally tuning in. So, no, it's not as big in the United States, but it has been this year. I tell you what, every bar I go into, you got all the screens lit up. People are really enjoying it. A little bit of a misstep there. I don't think Christian wanted to leave that 6 hanging out in the open. 4-ball run out here for Johnny to take the lead. Ooh, this is an iffy shot right here. Is he going to go for the side bucket? I don't think that 9 lets it go by. It definitely doesn't. Get right in. I want to move that template. Nice. Oh, he just smashed it in the corner. Beautiful shot. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to put the bracket in the comments section. So if you guys want to follow along, you can always go to Sharkstream TV, that link right there on the bottom right corner of your screen. You can click on the button that says live stream right there, and you should be able to go right in and watch any table you like. There is a subscription fee, of course. It's $10 a month, $100 a year, and it's worth every penny. If you guys are players down here at Yale Billiards, you get to watch yourself. You can watch your footage from your leagues. You can watch your own practice. It's actually a great resource if you want to figure out how to improve your game. That's the best way to do it. But in tournaments like this, maybe you guys are not in the mood. You want to see somebody else right now on table. Like I said, on table 3, we got Nick on Trey. What is it? Freda? On Freda. Sorry, my eyes are a little crappy this morning. Playing against Chip Bay. Chip, big dog, coming into the top 16. And he's in the top 8 now at a 497 Fargo. So he must be playing really well. Meanwhile, in the rest of the field, they're all 600 plus, well, about 570 plus. So he's got his work cut out for him. This is the McDermott Amateur and Invitational. I think we had a field of about 60. Let me go ahead and check that. Starting field was 48. So we had 48. We're trying to fill it up at 64, but we have 48 players, all excellent contenders. You can check out the results so far up on Digital Pool at that link I put in the comments section. Oh, I thought Bill the Crush actually. No, he got beat. Yeah, yesterday's results. Yeah, so Billy Anderson, eliminated in the top 16 were Mitch Stone, Billy Anderson, Nick Marino, Ronnie Shangju, Bill the Crush Millington, Ephraim Torres, Alan Longley, and of course we also had Jack Frost, aka James Michael Stevens, was eliminated by Christian Cabrera yesterday as well. So we got the top 8, cream of the crop. Could be some great pool today. Stay tuned. Christian at the table, starting to get some work done. We're doing races to 9 for the top 16 stage 2. We did races to 7 during the stage 1 events, and now we're doing races to 9. I think the final might actually be 11, but I did not confirm that yet. and with a big box and maybe a scratch. Nope. This is the tight table. You guys are familiar with the Shark Stream. You know, table 8's got a little bit of a what's the word? It's not, I wouldn't say disadvantage, but it's definitely tighter pockets. They're a half inch smaller than the rest of the tables, and we got 16 Gold Crown 7s now as of last week. So we got most of the time, or most of the tables have 4.5-inch corners and 5-inch sides. This guy's got 4-inch quarters and 4.5-inch sides. All right, Bobby just texted me. I guess he's still watching. Says set up a super chat. If we can get $100, we'll send out 2 separate McDermott shirts shipped to their house, and we'll have 2 winners. So you can see which the shirt we're talking about. It's right there on Christian, aka Paco. It's a beautiful jersey. McDermott with all the sponsors of the tournament. We got WNT, of course. We got Digital Pool. Got the Shark Stream. Got Andy Gow. Last but not least, of course, is McDermott themselves. This is a gorgeous jersey. So there's $50 if you want, or they're for sale for $50. We're gonna try and do a super chat. 100. We're gonna raffle off 2 of those shirts, and we'll have them shipped to your house. I'm gonna go ahead and set that up now. Page. That's the wrong page. Okay, it's going to be set up in about 2 minutes. We can get, like I said, each entry will be a raffle entry. So if you send in a $5 super chat, you will be entered into the raffle to win up to 2 shirts. If we get $50, we'll raffle off 1 shirt. If we get $100, we're going to raffle off 2 shirts. That's how it's going to work. So let me clicky. Oop, how does it say top 16? And my bad. I'm up the title right now. Here, I'm going to goal. Funny. All right, there we go. Right on YouTube. If you guys want to check that out, you can certainly get in on the raffle for a super duper right there. You can see it perfectly on your screen. We got the Shark Stream. Christian's elected to put Paco right there on his back. McDermott jersey with all the sponsors. Beautiful, and I tell you what, they look nice. And so does and it looks like Johnny's wearing his as well. We got Taom V10 right there. Gorgeous jerseys, very comfortable. Send in those super chats. We'll get you entered. We'll do the raffle after the tournament is over. Probably later tonight, possibly tomorrow morning. Not sure. I think Bobby's got a few things to do today, so we'll see. If you want to enter without using Facebook or YouTube, you can always just use Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, Cash App. I'll put the links up in the screen in a few minutes, but they're also in the comments section. If you want to, if you scroll back, you can see what all their donation links look like. And we appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate your support on the Shark Stream, of course. It's Brian in the booth. I'll be here all damn day. I mean, all day. I didn't say that. And he got a little out of shape on this 8-ball. It looks like he's going to have to either take to the air, go for the kicker. He went for the kick. Dang, he got it headed towards the corner. And if you're gonna miss, that's not so terrible, man. The Christian's got a lot of cloth to cover here. Those jerseys really are pretty. I'm hoping maybe I can snag one. Hopefully there'll be another extra, double XL. We'll see. Those are sponsored by In the Box, by the way. If you guys are looking for any of your clothing needs and any of that, you can go to In the Box, INTHEBX.com. Make some pretty tight outfit. I mean, I'll tell you what, they can customize it however you want. So definitely check those guys out. They work hard. Thinking Christian's going to go for a little bit of a safe play here. I don't think he's going to try and make this 8. He did. Oh, wow. He gunned it. Damn near crapped the 9 in, but the 9's like, I got you, fam. Going to make Johnny go ahead and go to the air, kick again. That. Birthday boy. I don't even know what I'd put on the jersey. I was told by the manager, her name's Lisa Zunge. Oh. Johnny's like, all right, you know what? Ball in hand with 2 balls where they are. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. So it's going to be tie game, 1-1. But back to what I was saying a minute ago, I don't know what I'd put on the back of it. I know, she had mentioned that somebody ordered a shirt that actually does have Brennan, my last name, written on it. If for some reason they don't claim it, he's basically suggesting that I might have dibs. But I know my buddy that I practice with pretty much every day. He likes to call me Houdini. Maybe that's what I'd put on the back. All right, tie game, 1-1. Christian at the table, getting ready for a big rack here. Tell you what, though, guys. I mean, we're using the matchroom break, so they have to break from inside the box, and it's 9 is on the foot spot. If I can see clearly, here's the break box. It's a very narrow lane that you have to shoot from. And you can see the 9 just sitting there right on the head spot. Didn't move an inch. That's what's supposed to happen with that Taom Max rack. 9's not supposed to move because all the balls are touching. All the energy should be diverted to the perimeter. So very nice templates. Okay, I mean, there is a specific break that a lot of pros use to get the 1 ball in. And it looks like it was a mission accomplished there for Christian. I know he's been practicing it. On the table, he's got... oh, yeah, the 3's already down, so he's got the 4 next. Let's come back to the orange ball all the way at the head. Gave the 9-7 a little nudge. It's actually going to make it easier down the road. 2 more options for that 7 ball. 6 will be out of the way, so the pocket will be wide open. First things first. Knock down that 5. Tight, 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 tight pockets. Kind of got him. And he's got the 5-6 hanging. Biggest shot's going to be the 6 to the 7, I think. Tap. Pulls it back to the middle of the table. He's got a nice angle. Nothing wrong with that at all. Good shot, Johnny. Clean. Very clean. Little speedy. Still very manageable. Creep up on the 9, but look at that speed control. It's lined up perfect on the side bucket. 2-1 Johnny. Watching the McDermott Amateur Invitational Quarterfinals here at the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena. This is a pretty good match so far. Let's get some score updates. Let's see how the other fellows are doing. We got 4 tables running here tonight. Today. Quick score update. Chip Bay got the first game against Nick Manfreda. He's up 1-0. Kevin Baum is up again at 2-1 over Joe Garibaldo over on table 1. Mike Chandronay tied up with Dennis Brewer 1-1. And of course, right here, we got Johnny Ortiz and Christian Cabrera 2-1. Tie break. One's out in the open. Balls are pretty well spread out. Christian's feeling it. Sean, the more I think about it, I got to be honest, that Get Birthday Boy on the back of the jersey, I think that is actually completely appropriate. I wore it's not my birthday shirt yesterday. Maybe I should just lean into it. Well, got that one ball down. Still a lot of work to do. Try and put that 2 in traffic. Yep. I believe Christian's got at least a piece of this ball. He's probably going to safe right back. Seems like a lot. Yeah, there's that safety right back. Good blockers, but it's a pretty easy kick out. Top rail. Hit the 2 right in the face and try to bury the cue. Ha! Or you just make it. I have a hard enough time doing a 1 rail shot or rail first shot and pocketing a ball if it's sitting close to the rail. That was out in the open and he still made it look easy. Great shot from Johnny. Just going to play a semi-safe shot here, I thought. Well, yeah. That'll been Christian up with a lot of cloth and stuck to the rail pretty close. Tough make. And dress up on the side pretty nice for Johnny. Well, pretty wide open table here. If we can get back to the middle, he's in pretty good shape to run. Gonna be a lot of touch here though. Want to barely push that 3 into the side. Ooh, got a lot of it. Looks like he's gonna be looking at the side pocket. I thought he might actually try to hold and get to the corner, but this is a good decent play. Gonna probably roll past the 8. Put the 5 in the same side. Nope. Can be. Tried to jam it in the corner, got a little offside. And then now, well, Johnny can see this. Thinking he's probably going to try and save. I don't see a real advantage to taking this and trying to pocket it. Maybe just roll the 4 behind the 6 and the 8. See the cue right around that area. Came out. Let's see. Shouldn't get enough. Thing with the line. Not going to be able to pocket it, but he might be able to cross corner. But it's more likely he's going to play safe. The cue out of the way. Oh, man, what a try. Tough look. All right. 4's just hanging in the corner. Looks like my mom's watching. Hi, Mom. Quarterfinal game. Johnny Ortiz, Christian Cabrera. Johnny at the table's got a nice look at this 4. Got to get on that perp or that orange. And I don't. Oof. Hard to say. Got enough of it to make the side. Looks like he's feeling it. Yep. Fixing the same. Oh, got a little close, but still manageable. Back cut this in the corner and stay in the middle of the table. That would be ideal. Just looking sharp. Aims it. All right, 3-1 John. If you want to support the channel, here's your links. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and Zelle. We also have the links in the comments section. Want to support free pool on the Shark Stream? Any one of those, just go ahead and hit them up. Appreciate any support you guys can give. And again, if we get $50 or $100, for every $50, we're going to raffle off one of those beautiful McDermott jerseys that Christian's modeling for us right there. Super chats also, Facebook stars, doesn't matter. $5 gets you an entry, and you could win one of those shipped right to your door. All right, Johnny was up 3-1, broke dry. Christian's got a pretty decent look at this one ball, but not a lot of pockets. Probably a push or a save. Hesitating here because that cue ball is going to want to steer towards that corner pocket. Want to make sure. This ain't easy, man. Shitting over the 7 with the 9 right in your peripheral vision. Trying to pocket this one's going to be a task. But what do I know? No, that's a very nice shot. I would have been probably about 10% to make that shot. Christian made it look easy. Got a little close to the 2, so it's going to make this one a little tricky, but he just made that last one. Gonna focus, try to pocket the 2, and see what he gets for the 3. Push that one into the rail. Kind of in recovery mode. It's tough when you got that kind of set of position shots. And try and stick them. Didn't quite get there. For a righty, this isn't too bad. For a lefty, I'd be panicking. Nice touch. All right. Pretty good shape now. He's got the 4 in the corners, 5 on his side. He wants to get to the top half of the table. Like he wants to be sort of above this area so that he can drag the cue down for the 6 ball. Getting positions can be a little tricky. Got a lot of left, but he's still out. He's out off angle. Now he's got to go up and down. He might pick 2 rails here. Sort of try and come out with a lot of left. That's my head's at. Let's see what he's got in mind. Hit a lot of left. Great shot. Almost too great. He's a little straight on this one, and now the 7's sort of blocking. I'm sorry, the 9 is sort of blocking the 7 ball. So he's got to be real touchy with this shot. Got the juice. Gonna get the squeeze. Tell you what, though, if you're gonna be short, this is a good place to be pretty short. Got a couple of choices. He can bank this back where he's standing, or, and he might play it 2 ways. He can try to stick that cue ball right next to the 9. I go for the 9 safe, and he got there. Nice shot. Good decision, I think. Sometimes if the percent's not there, you gotta back off. Let your opponent make a mistake. See what happens. Johnny's a pretty good kicker. He's gonna go 2 rails at it. Just a bit outside. So the gamble pays off for Christian. Now he's got ball in hand with 3 on the table. Looking to make it 3-2. Make sure you guys if you guys are interested in that McDermott jersey, both our players are wearing right now. Send in a super chat, send in a donation. $5 get you into the raffle. At the end of the broadcast or sometime tomorrow, we're going to raffle off one of those shirts for every 50 we get. So $50 value. It's definitely worth it. Oh no, Christian misses the ball in hand. Hangs the 7. That's nightmare fuel right there. Mailman's wondering what time we open to the public. Well, our posted hours here at Yale Billiards are 3 o'clock, but they let Mike the vet in, so who knows? If you want to call, you can check with Lisa, but I'm pretty sure we're keeping our normal posted hours for today. Johnny had that 7 buried in the corner. That was the only position play he got. I'm a little, thought he could move that cue around a little bit. Christian's not out of this rack yet. Really missed that one. That's going to take some stroke if he wants to pull it off. Back cutting it in the corner. Or try to cut it in the opposite corner. Come around. Probably back cut. Oh, wow. Clean as a whistle. Bunks that 8 ball right in the corner. Johnny says, you're good. All right. 3-2, guys. See if we got any more score updates. People are plugging right along. We got Nick and Chip. They're on table 3. Chip's up 2-1. Like I said, Chip, local. He's one of our regulars down here, and he's 497 Fargo, and he's in the top 8. So he must be having a really good weekend so far. What else we got? We got Kevin Baum and Joe Girabaldo. Kevin's up 3-2. Mike Chandronay is up 3-1 over Dennis Brewer. And of course, right in front of you, you got Johnny Ortiz up 3-2 over Christian Cabrera. Christian breaking rack number 6. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be here all day. We got the quarters, and there are going to be 4 players left. We'll pick one of those games. We'll do the semis, and then of course we'll have the finals here on the Shark Stream. There's that match room break. Christian practiced it, and it's paying off. Got the one right in the side. Looked like a pro. And he's dressed up pretty decent on the 2. In that just a hair. But if you're going to miss, that's a pretty decent miss. Hey, Johnny's got to go up and down here. The 3 ball and the 5 ball must be in the way. Hit the outside. Oh, popped it right in there. Good shot. But the 3 balls in no man's land. I don't think you can get that template out of there. If that's 6, yeah, he's going to have to mark the 6. Thing. 6-9 has been broken up. Both of them have pockets now. Where is it? I don't know. I'm combo blind, so I can't really comment on that, but seems like the likely play. Try to play the 4 and leave the 3 sitting right where it is. Tough shooting over a ball. Trying to get your hand to stay steady. Firm. Need the 3. He's got the 4 hanging. I have to let some stroke out though to get to this 5 ball. That'll work. Got enough of it. Catching out pretty hard though. 7 doesn't bite him. He's in fine shape now. I think he's good. Got a high right. Kept it going up and down. Now he's in great shot shape. Concedes, so now it's going to be 4-3 Johnny. Jack Brett, Jack 3D Brett. No, Jeremy Saucy is not in this event. It's a amateur event. Jeremy Saucy is a Saucy. Saucy? Yeah, I want to say it's Saucy. Jeremy Saucy is, no, it's Saucy. He told me that once when he was here. The cap for the event was a 630 Fargo. So Jeremy Saucy is a little overqualified. I break? Nope, he made one. 4 balls down, and he's got a look at this one, but I don't seems to be hesitating. So I don't know if he can pocket this or if he's trying to figure out how do I get on this 2. No, he didn't have enough of the 1 ball. He's just gonna pop it down here behind the 9er. Christian figure it out. Come at the 1 from behind. They can stick the ball stuck. Got everything moving. Remember, we're playing matchroom rules, so the 9 does not need to be called. I say that because of the way the table is set right now. Take the 9, you win the game, and there it is, 5-2. Johnny Ortiz taking an early lead. see it there in that McDermott ad. We got the kid, Lucas Fricasso Werner, who hadn't heard, had been in a pretty nasty accident down in North Carolina a couple weeks ago. Still recovering. He's on the mend. Expected to make a full recovery. Hopefully we'll see him soon. There is a GoFundMe out there. I'll see if I can dig up the link for you if you want to support his medical bills and other expenses. That would be very much appreciated. And again, if you want to support the channel, send in a $5 super chat and you will be entered in to get one of these beautiful McDermott jerseys. Put the link to the GoFundMe for Lucas in the comments section if you guys want to help support Lucas in his recovery. That's the place to go. Appreciate anything you guys can give. $5, $1. Every little bit helps. Wow. Found himself right between the 8 and the 9. Deep angle and a long stretch. Broken across the joint if he doesn't get a bridge. There he goes. And there is a John Ortiz in Boston, Massachusetts with a 637 Fargo. That's not this John Ortiz. As far as is a Fargo right now, they basically agreed, the players agreed, Bobby, whoever, all put their heads together. John Ortiz, the one that you're watching here on this tournament, does not have a Fargo. Only came out of retirement after like 15 years, not too long ago. But they, because the tournament's capped at 630, they just, my hunch is they just put him in as a 630, and everybody said, nope, he's not a 630. So that's how we get it. John Ortiz from Boston, Massachusetts, not this guy. But having said that, he did make it to the top 8 in this tournament. It is Fargo ranked. So once he actually finishes this tournament, we'll see what his actual Fargo shows up as, because he's taken out some pretty big dogs along the way. He could easily, I know one of the other guys that comes down here fairly frequently, his name's Darian. He played at a few Fargo tournaments, and even though he only has a robustness of 38 points, he's playing at Racks today for their tournament, and he's going in as a 674 Fargo, which is, I'm going to say, generous. So he's going to, he made the comment, he's like, man, if I have to play Ashley Benoit, then I'm going to have to spot her, and that's not cool. I'm like, yeah, well, picture Fargo, bro. At the end of the day, though, it's you know, with only 38 robustness after he plays a few more Fargo tournaments, it'll level out, get him right where he needs to be, and that's for Darian. And the same will apply to Johnny because he's doing so well in this tournament. I wouldn't be at all surprised if his Fargo is established right at the 600 level. He's playing 570s, he's playing 580s, he's doing well. Matches are close. It's just a matter of how the Fargo formula works, but I'm sure you'll see that John Ortiz from Boston, Massachusetts, and you're going to see a John Ortiz from, let's say, Wallingford, Connecticut. I have no idea where he lives, but it will be submitted at the end of the tournament. Hey guys, enjoying the broadcast so far? We got some great pool today. We got 8 great players still here from the 48 that started the tournament. Yeah, so you sports fan, sports 3353. So you're absolutely right. It's tournament to director discretion. Bobby Hilton is a pretty, he's the proprietor here. You've seen him on the Boom and Freezer show. You've seen him here with me in the booth, and he's definitely, he's run a pool hall for, what is it, 1994? Let's do math. So that's 6 plus 26, 32 years. He's run a pool hall for 32 years. Pretty good judge of a player's abilities. You get an eye for it after, 31 years, let's say. So he made the call and he said, you know what, Johnny, you want to play in the tournament? We'll let you play. It's an open tournament. There's no handicaps. You can see it's 9-9 for all players, 7-7 in the stage 1 events, and probably 11-11 in the final. So the Fargo really doesn't matter. The question is, are you a 630 or less? And Bobby said, I think you're probably less than a 630. Come on in. We'll see how he does. I mean, he's got some big competition. There's no doubt he's a solid player, but is he a 630 and under? I believe so. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you guys coming in here on a Saturday afternoon. I know there's lots of choices out there, but we'll love having you here on the Shark Stream. And we're going to bring you the best content we can. Like I said, we got 8 players left. I put the link in the comment section if you want to go check out the bracket. And you can stream all of these matches right there on that link in the bottom corner. Shark Stream TV. You can watch anyone you want. You can go back and watch your recordings. It's all there. Cool stuff, man. The safety. I like Johnny's decision making. Like I think Bobby Hilton interviewed Fedor Gorst not too long ago, and he said, what percentage do you have to have in mind before you decide to make the shot or play safe? And Fedor's response was 95%. If I'm not 95% confident that I can make the shot, then I'm going to play safe. But then again, that's coming from an 850 Fargo. So what Fedor can make and what the rest of us can make might be 2 different things. But he's the man who would know. He just actually won the Hilltop Promotions tournament out there in South Carolina, I want to say. Was it South Carolina? Yeah, it was Anderson, South Carolina. Joey and Steve from Hilltop put on a great event. 20,000 to the winner, 5,000 to the loser, and it's King of the Hill style. So whatever, they're going to be a challenger coming up for Fedor's crown. But definitely stay tuned for that. There's a speculation. I think we had Josh Filler on the Boom and Freezer show, and at that time, Joey and Steve, one of the 2 of them, came into the show and actually said, hey, you want to be the next contestant on The Price is Right? And believe he's going to be challenging Fedor for the King of the Hill title in the next Hilltop event. Time to get your sea legs, buddy. You're running out of runway. Well, here's the thing. I mean, I agree. It was a great event. I think it was well done. Everybody that went there had a great time. Bobby came back just floating like this was one of the best events he's ever been to, and he was talking it up big time. No doubt it was, a good time by all. But yeah, it was 25-22 going into day two. So 25-22 is a 3-game split, and Shane came out swinging. I think he was up 7-1 in the beginning of the set. So kudos to Federer for bracing himself, getting it, back under control, and just came out on day two swinging. Yeah, so SVB. I don't think SVB shut down. I think just Federer stepped up. So great match, and hopefully the next Hilltop event. It was free on Railbirds. You can go check it out on YouTube. It's all there, and tell you what, it was worth watching. Two legends of pool just battling. Johnny, what's going on with this 8-ball? I thought Christian was going to claw one back when he was back at the table earlier, and then all of a sudden he made an unforced error. Now Johnny just missed an 8-ball. Crazy. There you go. Sports Fan Sports 3353 super chat 5 USD. So yeah, we're gonna raffle off one of the. I think we're gonna raffle off at least one of the shirts. Bobby mentioned 2 shirts. He'd like to get 2 raffled off. And as soon as we hit $50 in super chats, we're gonna. That's one shirt. And as soon as we hit the next 50, it's another shirt. Maybe the next 50, however you guys want to do it. They are retail $50, so you're actually getting a deal. In a weird way, we're gonna pay for shipping, $50 straight up. You get a shirt, and that's a beautiful in the box shirt right there. You can see Christian wearing one. You can see Johnny wearing one. Half the players in the room are wearing one. From one of the social media pages, it could have been the Sharkstream or the Yale Billiards page, not sure which. There was about 60 guys, or not 60, maybe 30 guys and gals standing outside Yale Billiards, all rocking these McDermott shirts. They are really nice, and In the Box does a great job with those jerseys. So if you're interested, please do send in a super chat. $5 get you an entry. All right, big shot here for Christian. He does not want to be down 7-2. Oh, it looks like he's aiming cross-side. Oh, what a shot. Good deal. He needed that one too, man. He did not want to be down 7-2. So he's at 6-3. He needs 6 more. Johnny Ortiz needs 3. Let's look at the room real quick. I mean, like I said, we now have 16 gold crown tables, and they're absolutely beautiful. I got to press the right camera button. There they are. So look at all those beautiful gold crowns, and the back room looks the exact same way. I mean, it's really pretty back there. We're gonna peep through the window. Look at all those Brunswick gold crowns. Absolutely gorgeous tables, and if you want to come down and play on them, please do, man. They're a pleasure. And those ones right now that we're looking at, those were all just installed 1 week ago. They got brand new cloth on it. It's slippery as a. I'm not going to go through with that euphemism, but yeah, they are slippery. Cliff Dubé over at McDermott Billiards did a fantastic job. Got all 8 tables installed in just over 4 days, and they play so nice. I love the new pockets. You can see right there, they're flush. There's no lips, or ridges or anything like that. You can put your hand right there and over the pocket, and it feels comfortable. The sound these pockets make when you pop one in the back of the pocket is fantastic. I just love that. Just a super well engineered table, and we're so glad to have 16 of them. And then we're getting 2 more tournament elite tables, 7-footers. So we'll have 18 Brunswick tables here very soon. 16 today, 18 in a week. Good stuff, though. Just gorgeous tables. Went for the combo. Boy, that's aggressive. I actually might have played that 2 ways. In a weird way. Even if he made the 5-ball, he would have been stuck. But now at least it's not him. Johnny's got to figure out how to touch this 1 ball without leaving Christian a shot. Smack it from behind and scratch. All in hand, Christian. Still got a little work to do, though. Look at that 2-ball. And you can make the 1. Getting on that 2 is going to be, there's not a lot of landing areas. Christian might actually consider, because there is very little future in that 2-ball, he might consider going for a 3 safe. 3 foul. My phone just lit up and told me that they're expecting rain soon at our location. That's an Apple thing, I guess. And I just realized my windows are open, so I'm going to be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Be right back. Alrighty. I'm back. Windows are closed. Rain all you want, Mother Nature. Oh, as I was walking out the door, it looks like Andy Gow's joining us in the comments section. That's a good sign for Christian. You know Andy Gow and you know the Shark Stream, you know why. I mean, that's the obvious shot, right? Set up the 3 on the side. So 1, 2, 3, 6-ball combo right in the side pocket, perfect position. I don't know. I saw that coming, didn't everybody? You can slice this 4 and he can get positioned for pretty much anywhere on the table. All he's got to do is tap in the rest. Send it. Oh, Christian. All right. Obvious play. You're absolutely right. Johnny back in command. Does he stick himself on the 9? I hope not. Nope. Just got away with it. I said anywhere on the table, not almost. I said almost anywhere on the table. He almost found one of the almosts. That one get away from him. Played that one pretty close to perfect. Could be a nothing burger to get that 8 in the corner and then come back for the 9 on the side. Says you're good. 7-3, folks. What would Johnny say? Johnny Yale? I have an idea of what he might have said. For those who don't know, though, I'll go ahead and tell you. Yeah, Johnny Yale, if he made that 3-railer combo, he'd have looked you right in the eye and said, is that tough for you? And he would have ran the rest of the table like it was nothing. So, yeah, good stuff. That was definitely an interesting play. All right, so Johnny just broke. I don't know why it says 7-3. I thought it was 7-2. Did I miss something? Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, maybe it's, okay, 7-3. It was 6-3. Now it's 7-3. Yep, makes sense. And he got a stretch. Didn't like it. Play it left-handed like a normal person. I mean, obviously, right? Fine. Play it righty. Slice it right in. But Steve might be looking to jostle this 5, or he might be looking to draw past it. But either way, I'm going to have something to look at. Went around. Himself a little tough, but definitely makeable. Chose to play safe instead. That's an interesting way to get there, but it worked. Now he's got the 5 right on that center dot on the short rail. Christian's got to think about this careful. He does not want to put Johnny on the hill with a miss here. Might be the opening Christian was looking for. Pot this 5 ball and get anywhere close to the middle of the table. Put himself back in the hunt. Not easy though. 4.5-inch sides. Coming from that angle, got to be precise. Not the point. I think he wanted to hit. He actually didn't want to hit the point there, but I don't think it's going to hurt too bad. Let's take a look at the overhead. Does he have the side pocket? I find out. Got it. Well, yeah, no, he doesn't. Leave. Johnny's been kicking well though. I don't think he's missed. Well, he might have missed one. Might have missed 2. All in hand, Christian. That's what he wanted. Clean these up. Get to 7-4. Christian, that's the one. That's the guy I know. Sketchy, but still should make this 99 out of 100. Brings it. All right, 7-4, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, and hi, Big Perm. All righty. Dean, I'm going to ask you to try something real quick for me. Google John Ortiz. Tell me how many results you get, and then see if you can figure out whether or not this guy's from Boston, Massachusetts. I'll just leave it at that. I've already explained exactly the Fargo situation with John Ortiz here. In control, though. Looking pretty solid on this 7, 8, 9 run out. Oh, Johnny, what's going on, dude? Wow. Good miss, but still a miss. He was in Fast and Furious. Is that for real? I gotta look that up. John Ortiz reprises his role as the drug lord and antagonist in Fast and the Furious 6. He's incarcerated in a Los Angeles prison where Brian O'Connor gets himself backed up or locked up to interrogate him and uncover how Lefty Ortiz survived and became involved with the film's main villain, Owen Shaw. So that guy in Fast and Furious 6 definitely is a 630 plus, 100%. What? Christian, don't make me come out there and give you a beating. But he's definitely not going to make the same mistake. This isn't a gimme, though, man. I would be a little hesitant myself. Missed. Wow. Come on, guys. 100 Fargos. Even on a tight table, they should be draining. There you go, Christian. All right. Been it close. Because I want to kick the dead horse. Check this out. There's John Ortiz right there. Arturo Braga. Maybe I should change his name too. But back to the actual reason I opened up the browser. Let's take a look at the scores. Chip Bay kicking some butt, man. 7-3. Got some Nick needs to get a little work done here, but otherwise we're keeping it pretty close. Look at that. We got Joe Garibaldo up 6-5. He was down before. We got Mike Chandrede. He's up 5-4. He had a pretty good lead, but then is hanging right there in the hunt. And then of course we're watching Johnny Ortiz and Christian Cabrera on table 8. Didn't want to say it out loud, Dave. You just Beetlejuiced it. Of course, Andy Gow is watching. It's got to go hill. Not sure what's going on. Might be a little bit of a table break. Yeah, it looks like Christian's taking a minute. Take a look around the room. Got them all spaced out, so everybody's got plenty of breathing room. 4 matches in progress. You can check it out on Sharkstream TV if you want. See what's doing on any one of those tables. They're all streaming. Yeah, mailman, it looks like you're right. There is a chip bay that's listed in Connecticut that says 569. Sometimes Fargo doesn't synchronize back to digital pool all the time, and it's up to the tournament directors to make sure they update the Fargo ratings for the players that are entered. But in this particular case, the Fargos, as long as they were under 630, there's really no point in correcting them inside digital pool. So I'm guessing that they just typed in chip bay, and then it came up chip bay for whatever 497, and then as a result, it just got entered in the computer that way. Try and mass say this. Have the edge. You had the edge. All right. Need much for Christian. Probably another safe coming. Right through that window, pretty nice. Left himself at least a 4 cross side if he's feeling aggressive, or a safety if he's not. I tend to lean towards safety, but we'll see what he's got in mind. Notice the arena TV is not on. We got to fix that. Expecting an early morning at the pool hall, I suppose. Cross side, nope, no daily double. Stay behind the 5, though. Not a bad miss. There we go. There's the arena TV with the digital pool logo. Crash, or is it going to run? There we go. Yale Billiards, Brunswick Arena. Back to normal. Meanwhile, Sean, you're not wrong, man. Because if you're ever losing a match, go and say Andy Gowan to a mirror 5 times, guaranteed he'll. So maybe that's Christian. I'll go out there and mention it to him. Say, hey, man, you got to head to the mess. One more word to scene, and you will be blocked. You got a problem? Come down and talk to Bobby or Lisa. Otherwise, stay out of my chat. All right. Andy, you're not wrong. He's got to work his mojo. He's over there just getting all his potions and things correct so that he can make sure that this match lasts all the way to rack 17. Pockets are so tight. I'm thinking no. Might be going for the combo. Or safe. Combo time. Yeah, nice shot. Ooh, didn't pay off though. A little bit of love from that 5-ball. Kind of hung that 5 out to dry a little bit. He needed just another ball roll or two. Would have been safe, but it looks like Johnny's got a pretty from there. The hill is in sight. He let that one go. Tables are either running super fast or these guys are a little aggressive. Can be a little of both, I suppose. Have a foot in the door here. Let's see what he's got. A big shot right here. Beauty. What a beauty. Just a little bit extra roll, but I think he's got this. Be able to tie it up. Take it count. What a match we got going, huh, guys? Keeping it close. You guys, Yale Billiards locals, very solid players. Money shot. Good shot, Christian. Wow, very good. 7-6, keeping it close. Andy Gow's doing his magic. We're steamrolling towards 8-8. Take a look at this break. Christian's clinging on. Hit the one ball pretty consistently. Yeah, I sat here and practiced with him for a little while. Another one ball right in the side and the cue ball in the middle. Textbook matchroom break, really. Yeah, it's 9 on the foot spot. Yeah, I'll put it on. Otherwise, I sound like I'm. Got a friend that just stopped by, Dave Matson. You guys may know him. Big worms in the comments section. So is Andy Gow. Andy Gow virtually guaranteeing a hill race. I could actually just go ahead now and I'll press the Andy Gow button. Pride scores. Boom. 8-8 right now. There it is. That's the Andy Gow button. We'll have to wait to get there naturally, though. So it's 7-6. Johnny Ortiz in the lead.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here's the other fun thing I can do. So I go here. So I got the brackets and everything else, but I can go here in the browser and I press this button that says tablet number 8. And then, ooh, look at that. I have access to the plus and minus buttons. Fixes in is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Ask me for weight.
For those of you guys that are wondering what I'm talking about, this is what my browser looks like right now. So, saying. Definitely have some fun with this button right here. Can't trust anybody, you know. It's a bunch. Yeah, it's all a bunch of nonsense.
I'll tell you what, though.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm used to coming down here and, you know, I usually spend a couple bucks on the jukebox, get the music rolling. Right now, it is all business out in table.
Every single one of them. It's dead silent. Everybody's laser focused.
Take a look. It's just this is all business. All business. Yeah, Matt, that's probably why I keep beating you. When you're not looking, I open up my iPad where you can't see, and then I just hit the button a couple of times. It's very ninja-like. Just a little tiny bit thin, and it's going to bring Johnny back in pretty good shape here.
On the way back.
Nick Jr.'s got chip. He's got a chip in the Calcutta. Well, you're already in the Calcutta money. Just a matter how much.
How many people?
48 people started, and the Calcutta. The prize pool has $3,000 added, courtesy of McDermott. I believe there's a little extra in there from Andy Gow. I'm not 100% on that. He can chime in. But Bobby said it yesterday, so I'm going to say it's truth. And then there's also a Calcutta. There's like 7,000 in the prize pool, something like that. I think Bobby said, and 5,000 in the Calcutta. Calcutta pays top 8. So the guys you're looking at here are all in the Calcutta money, and then top 16 for the prize pool.
Seven to the 8 is the part.
Loves to just flirt with the lanes, man.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to hit that a little bit harder and around the 9.
Yeah, I think he's just going to have to go across the table now.
Kind of a center ball shot with speed. We'll see. He's putting a hair of high right on it, and that's not bad.
I keep forgetting this is table 8 as well, so
yeah,
it does get in your head.
Half inch smaller. Makes a big damn difference. Look how straight he got though. Ooh.
This is not the pocket you want to try to force something
No,
into.
it is not. You watch some of the other guys. We had Ephraim and Dennis. They're more like a one pocket straight pool style, where they're putting it in pocket speed or just a little bit faster, not much, but you never see them drain it. These guys, if you try to force it in there, you better hit. I mean, literally, like right here. You touch that long rail, you're dead. Long rail is like lava.
That's a nice shot.
See where he hit it?
That was a really nice shot.
That's how you treat table 8. That's exactly how you treat table 8.
About as good as you're gonna get right there.
Mm-hmm. Bobby was right. I was like, oh, they're going to start right at 12, so maybe an hour and a half a set. We'll be out of here by 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's already almost 5 o'clock. 2 games to play.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
I say, you don't get this far in the tournament without not having skills on it.
Well,
Nobody's letting anybody run away with it, which is good.
True story, true story. I mean, we got 2 guys on the hill right now. We got Chip Bay up 8-4. That's Nick's horse out there.
Yeah.
8-4. He's on the hill against Nick Manfreda. We got Joe Garibaldo. He's up 8-6 over Kevin Bourne.
Like Johnny's going to take this down and be on the hill too.
This one looked like it was going to go to, it was going to be the first one done. These guys were playing at a pretty quick clip. But now we have another person on the hill. We got Johnny Ortiz on the hill, 8-6. And then on table 6, we got Michael Chandronnet and Dennis Brewer sitting at 6-5. So, yeah, I'm looking at the bracket right now. We got, the winner of this will play the winner of Mike Chandronnet and Dennis Brewer. And then we have on table 3 and 1, the winners of Chip Bay and Nick Manfreda, and the winner of Joe Garibaldo and Kevin Bourne will meet each other in the semis. Remember, this is single elimination now. Stage 2 WNT rules. So you got to the top 16. That's great. Even if you were in the 1-loss side, that's great. You got 1 loss left. End of story.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this format, but there's something to be said about not having to wait around for like 9 hours.
There is that. There is that. And what a break.
Yeah.
I mean, I was surprised actually that they did. I'm surprised they did stage 1. Stage 1 finished up right around 7 o'clock, but they told the stage 2 players that they're going to come back at 7 o'clock and play the first round. So the top 16 played yesterday. And I was thinking, man, if I made it to stage 1, I just want to go out and have dinner and just chill out and come back the next day. So maybe they should have made, but it's just WNT's format, and this is a WNT event. Well, it's kind of a WNT. It was supposed to be a WNT event, the McDermott Open, but we're doing the McDermott Amateur Invitational instead. We're going to stick with it. Give these guys some exposure to the WNT system. Fast and Furious is on the hill. I love this dude. I've had him in here with me on Zoom once, and over there in Ireland. Refresh my memory. Whereabouts in Ireland are you from, Sean? I wanted to say West Coast, but I wasn't 100% on that, so I didn't commit. He tunes in.
Yeah.
Even if I'm broadcasting at midnight our time, he tunes in, and he's all tuned up on patties. And he's one of the funniest guys I've ever seen in here, which is why I've had him on.
Clearly. 2 ball must be like really locked in on the rail there.
Yeah, that 2 ball's definitely on the point.
Yeah. It's not bad.
It's a good result.
That's not bad. Asking for a lot if you were open at pyramid.
Spin that one in? Yeah. Because you were backwards about 6 degrees.
Yeah.
Southeast. Okay, Wexford. Gotcha. I like I said, I can trace my roots to County, for Kilkenny, basically. And I had some vague brain cell that was firing in the back of my mind, the one dead brain cell that thought you were down there on the south side. I knew you weren't, Dublin or Belfast or any of that kind of stuff. I just couldn't remember where. That's cool. Southeast. I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to register that for next time. Pretty damn southeast.
Doesn't get much more southeast.
Yeah, because Kilkenny is, yeah, see, that's why I kind of remembered. So Kilkenny is a little bit inland from where Wexford is. And that's where my ancestry.com says, oh yeah, that's where all the Brendans came from. And I was like, oh, cool. So, far away.
I mean, Christian's making some nice shots here.
See, Christian's been playing good, but he's got what I call Brian syndrome.
Oh, that's all. That's fatal.
You can make like 7 or 8 great shots in a row, just stringing together beautiful shots, beautiful position, and then getting a little out of whack on the 8, and then the 9 is just completely garbage, and then you're dead. That's what I call Brian syndrome.
That is this game in a nutshell. Oh,
get there. Oh, I don't think he did.
That's perfect.
I think that's lined up pretty. That's got all the pocket right there.
Like, to decide what to do with a 4.
He's got. That's that one moment you say to yourself, "I should have got that."
He rushed that shot. He got down and he stroked it immediately.
He was stretching out so far. I do the same thing. If I'm stretching there and I see, like, it's almost one of those things where you're trying to fire a rifle, 200 yards, and you see that it's tracked on target, and it's like, okay, go. Then you miss.
And yeah, almost always the better plan to get the bridge there.
Save for Christian. Is he going to try and play the 4 up top, or is he going to circle around, try to get the 4 in the same corner?
It kind of really depends on where he ends up in this after this 3. I mean, he's got an easy safe if he doesn't get perfect.
He's playing it for the side hole.
Yeah, but
now what do you
do with the 5, right? I mean, unless you can knock the 9 out and drift in the right direction, I almost like the safe here better.
It's a guaranteed safe if he just plays it with a little touch of draw.
Just tuck it in between the 9 and 5 and leave the 4 all the way up table.
Yeah, I say that, but in reality, if I was to try and do this shot, I would go straight up Kool-Aid Man right between the 5 and 8, and he would be right out in the open.
Then hang the 4. Oh, wow.
He just drilled it.
He drilled it, but now he's really close to his work here.
Right.
And now how do you can't really control it that well for 6, going straight at it.
Oh, no, you just play this 5 ball with a little tiny bit of draw outside. And then, that's all you got to do. I never miss from the booth.
Understood.
And the 5 ball just goes center pocket right like that.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Right, Christian?
Yeah. He's going to show us how to do this. I appreciate it. Right?
Demonstrate for us.
I, however, would drain it right in the lower right at about 40 miles an hour.
The cue ball would scorch through that corner pocket.
Out in the parking lot.
Why everybody should know how to play lefty. Told you.
Good shot.
I know Christian or what? Three key balls here. See, this is what I said. This is also Brian syndrome. Pretty locked in on the 6. Made a beautiful shot on a 5. And now he's gonna, if he plays like Brian, gonna get a little out of shape on the 7. He's gonna have no look at the 9.
Yeah,
that's how I work.
You got to be.
He's probably better than I am, but we're pulling for you, Christian. You got this. Back.
That was a nice shot.
That was a beauty. All he's got to do, natural position, just come across. Cue ball goes into the rail. The cue ball comes off the rail. Find your way to here, and you're
put up your point.
You're having a good day.
Off the rail. Or not?
No, we call this Lucas syndrome. He does this all the time when he's playing. He loves to get the 9 ball leaning on the cue ball leaning on the rail when he's shooting the 9. I don't understand it, but hopefully he'll channel his inner Lucas.
Works for the kid.
Oh no! Let's see, ouch.
Hey man, that rail changes everything.
Johnny gonna come in here and see if he can just steal the win right away. We have 2 results already. We got Chip Bay victorious. He's going to the semis over Nick Manfreda. We have another result. Joe Garibaldo 9-6 over Kevin Bourne. So Joe is going to go into the top 4 as well. The winner of this will go into the top 4. And then we have Michael Chandronnet. That's Johnny Ortiz taking down Christian to go to the top 4. We got 3 people in. And I don't know if they're going to start that top half of maybe the semis or if they're going to wait for Mike and Dennis to finish up.
Matt? You never know.
Yeah, they might just go ahead and launch them. The winners are going to, so the match in the semis is going to be Chip versus Joe. And then Johnny versus the winner of Michael and Dennis. You're wondering who I'm talking about. Here you go. That's what it looks like to me right here.
Yeah.
Blinky blinky means done. Johnny Ortiz in the semis.
I'm guessing Chip is a little underrated on his Fargo.
Yeah, I looked it up. Somebody mentioned in the comment section, Chip is actually a 560 something.
Yeah, that tracks.
And sometimes, like I said, if you don't play in a lot of digital pool tournaments, the records get stale.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you don't, like, if you have the app, you can go inside the app and log in. If you have an account associated with your player in the digital pool system, you go in there and you can press a button in the actual app. It's a refresh button. And it'll actually go to Fargo right then and there. I'm talking about. So you can hit refresh and it'll actually update from Fargo and put that in the computer. So the next time you're in a digital pool tournament, your Fargo will be correct. You guys are wondering, I'll show you what I'm talking. That's Dave. Yonder. Okay, so this is the Fargo. This is the digital pool app. See what I'm talking? Maybe I gotta pull it. And the button on the side of the phone. Weird when you're looking at a camera as opposed to a mirror. This guy right there. If you press the refresh button, then it actually will refresh your stats in the computer. But not everybody has the Fargo app account. Not everybody has the they call it digital pool app. But that's one way to get your score up to date. I noticed that when I was playing around with it the other day. What did I say? We got table 6. This is the last remaining quarterfinal. You wouldn't succumb to the Gao side. No, I think that was, I think Christian would admit it. He kind of...
He had his chances.
He had his chances. And Johnny just... Johnny got a Johnny.
Yeah. Watch that shot, too.
So I'll tell you what, guys. This is going to be... we're just going to stay tuned on this one for a little bit. I'm going to take a quick break. If the other semifinals starts, we'll probably cover that on table 8. And like I said, it's going to be Chip Bay versus Joe Garibaldo. If they're going to wait until Michael and Dennis are done, then we're going to we'll do a pick 'em. We'll figure out which one we want to do. But thanks for tuning in. I'll be right back in a little while. Enjoy this live pool action at the Yale Billiards Brunswick. going to happen as soon as this match is over. We're going to go ahead and shut down the stream. We're going to come back with the semifinals. The rest of the queue is just sort of sitting there, and we'll bring you the semifinals hopefully very soon. It looks like Michael's on the hill, and Dennis is he needs 3 in a row. So we'll see what happens, and like I said, stay tuned. I'm just going to take a little breather. Be back shortly, and we'll get started with the semis in about probably anywhere between 10 and 30 minutes. All right, so it looks like we have our semis. Going to be Chip Bay and Joe Garibaldo playing again. They're going to be playing, and Michael Chandronnet just won a little bit of a sweat it, and he's going to be playing Johnny Ortiz next. Big matches for both of them. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to be right back. The players are taking a quick break. As soon as they're ready, we'll come back with the semifinals of the McDermott Amateur Invitational. Thanks for tuning in. Turn on notifications because we will be live very soon.
Bobby Hilton here from the Shark Stream. Give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, our gold sponsors, Brunswick Billiards. We are the Brunswick Arena on the Shark Stream, and of course, McDermott Cues. Then we got our silver sponsors. We can't forget those. We got Taom Billiards, Salotto, of course, Yale Billiards, Simonis Cloth, Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, Pro Fitman Billiards, Andy Gow, Aramith, Letman Lights, and Carbon Magic Cleaner. And of course, we can't forget our local and bronze sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. They've been with us for a long time. K. Morgan Painting, APA, Jacoby Custom Cues, Sigma Wear, Organic Ink Tattoo, Dynamic Pressure Washing, NM Billiards, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Pool Table Magic, and of course, Back Release. Thank you guys all for your continued support. Appreciate it.